Hello, I'm Dr. Ron England, and this is a very short video. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show from a previous example, which was inserting values into a stored procedure using Visual Studio, sending it back to SQL Server. I'm going to add a little bit of something to this to make this example to make it actually a really pretty example here. And I was taking the first name and the last name. And inserting these into a stored procedure. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go one step further, and I'm actually going to show the results in the same form. So how do I do that? Well, what I want to do is I want to show those results in a grid view. So I'm going to go to my toolbox, bring my toolbox up, and I'm going to toss a little grid view here onto my form. Now, I'm going to, before I do anything with that grid view, I'm going to come down here, I'm going to add another data source, another SQL data source, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show the results of what's in that table. So I'm going to configure this data source using the registration database connection string, and what I want to do is I'm going to pull from a view, actually I'm going to pull from this table students. I'm going to show the information. So I'm going to go to students, I'm going to show everything, okay, and this is really easy query. It's just going to pull up the students information here. Not going to do a tremendous amount of formatting just yet, but you can go and actually do some formatting when you get to this part here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to simply take this, I'm going to set this data source for the grid view to be SQL data source 2. Okay, I can now go ahead and do a little bit of editing here. So in other words, I can take these different things and I can make the header text. I'm going to change that to be last name instead of last name text. I'm going to change this one to be first name. And then I'm going to change ID to just be in capitals. I'm going to call this student ID. Okay, so just polishing it a little bit. So now that I've created this little grid view here, it automatically is going to bind to this. What I want to have happen is when I hit the submit button here, I want it to refresh. So I'm going to have to take the grid view and rebind it. When I refresh the screen, I want that to rebind. So now, take the toolbox away, run this application. There's the list of all the students here, and now I'm going to put new student, hit submit, and now new student shows up at the bottom of my text box. Just a nice little addition to the whole application, and as you can see, pretty straightforward to do. That's it. Thanks.